everybody. Angel from AR Fire Break. Got the boys back there setting up for a little junk removal job tomorrow. And I wanted to show you guys. Here's Skitty. Here's the FAE drum mulcher. We had new teeth. We installed a few. We installed these Carbide teeth 2 jobs ago. So we probably got, I don't know, 23 jobs ago. Almost 30 hours on them. 26 hours, 25 hours on them. And we ended up trashing a bunch of these. Well, 6 or 8 of them. So I decided here, I left a few that I don't think are detrimental to the operation. I'm gonna leave those, let them wear down a little bit more before I swap them out. I removed a handful of good ones that we still have here. But anyhow, I decided to go with the planers. I had just recently ordered 8 brand new planers. So we did what a lot of guys do, keeping the planers in the center, keeping the carbides on the outside perimeter. That being said, we'll report back tomorrow. I've got a really light mulching job, just bushes, honestly, and tall grass, but there's some rocks. All right, so we have the wrap. Here's the one that came on the head. Came busted. Did a zip tie repair to them. Stitched them back together. Just to get us by. But this thing's been trashed. This head was ran by a local municipality, not local to us, but a small township, municipality, whatever you call that, for roadside maintenance. So you know how it is with the county boys. They don't care. So I ended up ordering this Outback wrap. I had this same one, it's called the Hose Honcho by Outback Wrap. Good company, good brand, good quality. I used it on my disc mulcher, and as soon as we got this head, I was like, man, I need to get one of those on here, because this Outback wrap I had really good, I had good experience with. So I recently ordered one last week, just came in yesterday, and we're gonna put them on these extremely extra long lines that came on this head. I'm eventually going to get these lines shortened and get rid of this male to female adapter thingy that they put on here. Pretty retarded, but anyway, yeah, these lines were made with female ends, and I don't understand why they should be male ends going into quick couplers, flat face. Yeah, all 3 of them. Can you imagine? Anyway, so I mean, that right there, that adds, this one only adds about a 1/2 inch. This one adds about 3/4 of an inch. And then these here, I mean, I guess they're decent quality, whatever, I don't know. But I'm going to get some new couplers for these, because this one leaks, and it might just be an O-ring, but I'm just going to replace, and I'm going to shorten the lines probably 6 or 8 inches. Maybe even a full foot. I haven't taken that measurement yet, but we're not there yet. Here's my electric splice job. It was $300 through my dealer to get, my local FAE dealer, to get a factory harness. But we already had the plugs, the wires coming out of the unit with an old 4-flat trailer plug. So I turned it into a 3-pin weatherproof pin, plug, and did a little hose clamp there. This is a soaker hose that I used for conduit. Electric tape wrapped the whole wiring all the way up. Then I use the soaker hose. It's kind of soft, but it's rubber, so it'll give a good layer of protection. And we got these, what is this, nylon hose wrap. I think this is 2-inch diameter, 2.5 inch, something like that. I got, what was it, like a 20 something footer length, and I didn't have enough to do this one. So that's just another thing. These hoses, I mean, these hoses, if you don't buy a brand new head, if you're getting a used one, there's a good chance you're gonna have to experience some of this reconfiguring. You know, this head was sitting on, I don't know, probably a cat or some kind of machine, but it's sitting on a Kubota now, so there's just some fine-tuning that we're doing here. So, oh, where did I put my clevis at? Oh, okay. So I got a clevis here, and it's just to kind of show what we did here. Something like that. Ugh. Drilled a hole right here. Something like that. Okay, that'll keep this from unraveling and getting pulled up that way. Furthermore, on this end, drilled a hole here. Used a little flat disc to round those corners over. No sharp edges. And then another modification, slight modification I did here was in our, so I fabricated this guard, 1/4 inch plate, pretty stout. I haven't had any issues with it. There's that 3-pin plug that I made. I did something here. I made this with the disc when I still had the disc mulcher. A little bungee cord wrapped around the manifold or on the back side of the manifold, and then another little clevis here. So at the end of the lines, I have it coming into this here, and so that keeps it from getting pulled and jogging that thing down, because it's like a big slinky. So you start flexing that head up and down, and it's gonna want to slide downward. So that'll lock that in. I'm gonna do a little quick time lapse so you guys can watch me wrap this hose with this ginormous slinky by Outback Wraps. Got it wrapped up. See, it seems a little short, but then again, those hoses I know are long, so we'll deal with that another time. So this is how my coupler guard is manufactured, fabricated. I just use what are these, 7/16 bushings, and then I use these pretty neat little detent ball push pins. Found on Amazon. They're like 15 bucks for a set. And this just flips up here. Welded a little hinge on there. Oh, I would do a more heavy duty hinge if I were to redesign or even improve this one, which I still can. I can just cut these welds and just put on a new one, new hinge. So here's my wire there, And here's that bungee I was showing you. It kind of swings, it wraps around the 14 pin connector bracket. Oops, am I even showing you guys? I'm sorry. Kind of wraps around the 14 pin bracket. Little bungee cord with a little D-ring I robbed off of one of those little bolt-on D-ring clevis things that you can just bolt on to whatever. Anyway, cobbled that together, and let's see how this goes. Let's see how it works out, if it works out the way I hoped it would. So we got it swinging around, wrapped around this 150-pound garage spring, which is essentially what you're looking for. Okay. Which is essentially what they sell on all these aftermarket skid steer attachment accessory companies. Alright, let's see here. This is the first one. I always go with the... That one always gives me the hardest time. Then we can... This guy's pretty easy usually. We got our return. Now, let's see how this works. Seemed pretty easy. Oh, gonna have to grind down this. Well, maybe not. Okay, that worked out. Sometimes I'd have to grind down to bring this hole closer to the edge, but I didn't have to. It worked out. Got the 14, or I'm sorry, our 3-wire. I'm gonna have to check the routing, make sure that that return line isn't bound up, because it looks like it's being pulled to reach here. But yeah, that's essentially it. I'm gonna get our bracket. What's up, Jojo? There we go. I don't know. Looks a lot better, more professional. And from a marketing standpoint, the orange and green really do it for me. So that usually ends up hanging over like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We got the FAE label here. I actually touched this up with Kubota orange paint, and it's holding up pretty good. Did the same on the door up there. Yeah, this thing's probably got 1,000 hours on it or something. Probably more. And I touched up that door right there. Our little Kubota 65-2, 27 gallons per minute, deleted and tuned, 82 horse. Yeah. Save the number. It's an Arizona area code, but we're located in Yaleville, Arkansas. So we serve all of northern Arkansas, southern Missouri. Yeah, AR Fire Break and Land Management LLC. And that was just a little bit of a modifying, a little bit of modifications here, getting this old hose wrap improved to that Outback wraps, which I really enjoy. I really like. They have different colors. They've got yellow, they've got red, white. I don't know if they have, I think they have like a black with gray outline. And And they don't have for whatever reason, they don't have orange in every size. They've always got orange in the smaller size. Like I've got this stuff here, which is tiny, really small. Sometimes I scab it in and I'll use it to separate these two where they split off. But I'm gonna leave them for now. Like I said, I got a small job tomorrow, so we'll see how it works out. But yeah, so this little bracket, or this little kind of a protective flange for the manifold here coming out of the head, I drilled a small 3/8 hole through a clevis in there, or a carabiner. Sorry about that. Threw a little carabiner in here. That should keep it in good position here. Keep it from getting pulled up that way. And I've already got this guy here to keep it getting pulled downward. Yeah, this is our machine. That's how we pay the bills around here. Thanks for watching. You gotta get a like, subscribe, toss a comment down there. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm pretty big on fabricating. We fabricate a lot of our own stuff here. You know, like the bumper in the back, coupler guard, and just some other things. You know, we like to weld. I like to fabricate some stuff. Manufacturers usually fabricate for the masses, and well, we're not the masses, we're one small company, so sometimes we need something made for our specific application, and God's given me the ability to fabricate. So anyhow, yeah, we've had some guys ask about the coupler guard, and if I have time, maybe in the fall or winter, I might get into fabricating some more of these on a small batch basis. But yeah, AR Firebrake LLC, give us a shout. Located in Yellville, Arkansas. Forestry mulching, land clearing, junk removal, gravel driveways, and more. Take care. We'll see you guys on the next one.